My background is historic preservation. I went back to school for that, and so I was really aware of just materials being thrown out. I read an article in the New York Times about 6 years ago that talked about a woman who had started a repair clinic in Amsterdam. So I was all excited and charged up about that, and Allie was like, "That's a great idea. Let's do that." She co-owned a cafe at the time in Edgewater, and I was like, "Great, we have space now, and maybe we should do this together."
So one thing that was really important to me when I was a partner at the coffee shop was to have fun events that brought people together and kind of unique events aside from just your standard open mic night kind of thing that you find at a lot of coffee shops. So I can remember the day that Carla posted the link on Facebook, and like being really excited because it was like, okay, this is something that is really unique that can bring people together and is like a very positive and productive initiative. What we do at Community Glue Workshop, a driving mission of it is to divert items from the waste stream, so making sure that we're not your toaster breaks and you throw it out and you buy another one, and so we're kind of trying to fight against the planned obsolescence. We do it for free. We do accept donations, but there's no requirement. At one point we've been offered free CTA store frontage by Alderman Osterman and the CTA, and so we had kind of like explored going in there, and long story short, that didn't work out. And then my partner Stu and I ended up opening Edgewater Workbench, which is a workshop. We do 3D printing and laser cutting and like digital fabrication services here, and so it ended up being kind of the perfect location to continue hosting Community Glue Workshop. It's really ideal because there are tools here.
As I mentioned, I do a lot of historic preservation work, which is usually trying to save buildings from being thrown into the landfill. There's construction and demolition debris, and it's all very upsetting. Older buildings are intimidating, so people don't have the same skill set that they used to have. They don't know how to repair things as well. They're not as handy. It's kind of a thinking of like, all right, we got to start smaller. We can't. I can't, as a preservationist, expect people to be willing to fix an entire building if they can't fix a small little wooden box or something they keep jewelry in, so it was part of the impetus for wanting to start at this scale. Also, you are just saving all of these items as well, and then there's like the community aspect, which both Allie and I it was extremely important to us to make sure this was a community initiative. It was local, people were helping people were getting to know each other. You had these great mentorships sort of pop up around that, and it's been great that way.
Here at Edgewater Workbench, we also host an After School Matters program, so we work with local teenagers, so high school students here, and kind of trying to build 21st century skills with them and provide a safe space for kids. I think Edgewater is the best neighborhood in the city of Chicago. The people that live here are very collaborative and want to work together.
It's wonderfully diverse. People are collaborative. We do have a real focus on localism too, which I really appreciate. It's not just about this end product of having this fixed thing to save money or to even keep it out of landfill. I mean, those are great things, and that's part of it, but it's about the relationships that have formed. Everyone's been really supportive. It's been it's been sort of an easy initiative that way, and the volunteers are amazing. So.